Here we are with some more TEW 2016 with oh, I should probably move that. Okay, maybe not that far. That's back to where it is, isn't it? Yeah, it pretty much is. Let's see, we'll move it up a little bit more. Okay, that looks a wee bit better. Well, it's kind of the same, but fuck it. So back with some more Generation Wrestling. We got 6.9 thousand in the bank to start off with this show. Generation Wrestling 1 in week 3 of March, and yeah, nothing really to say about that there. Colin Delaney will not be on the show. I believe he is still injured. Colin Delaney. Yeah, push not assigned, and I just done a push. So here was the roster before we get into the show. Jimmy Havoc has moved up into the main event position. So is Brian Cage, so there's not too much changes there. Now Adam Cole has dropped down into an uppercard position, but I don't think that will hurt him too much, as has Kyle O'Reilly. Yeah, but that'll be fine. That won't hurt anybody too much. Eddie Kingston is here in a main event position. Definitely somebody who will be going after the title soon. Could very well be going after it tonight though. It is important to remember. There isn't really too much changes here really. So Colin Delaney and Billy Swade will not be having their match tonight as Colin Delaney is out injured, but I do have an idea of what we're going to do with that. So the storylines here, we have added in Kyle O'Reilly into this storyline, so you'll see how that unfolds soon enough. Joe Hendry and Havoc, of course, and then Swade and Delaney. But as for now, so Adam Cole has signed a deal with New Japan Pro Wrestling, a touring deal, so I'm not sure how that's going to affect him as with being a champion and all that. I think he should still be able to work with us, but yeah, I don't really know how that'll affect us going forward. But anyway, our next show, Generation Wrestling 2, we may take a month off, but as for now, it's been scheduled in for week 2, Sunday week 2 of April, which is only about a month away. And really that's because everybody's free that day, and I'm not sure though if we'll have it on that day. It's penciled in for now. But anyway, I'll decide near the time if I want to take another month off and let the finances build up, if I want to try and capitalise on getting up my momentum quicker. Let's go ahead and run the show now. So we start off the show here. Adam Cole comes out and he's pretty much gloating to the audience that he is, he is the first ever Generation Champion, and that the audience should be proud that he is the first ever champion, because they don't deserve him as a champion, but he's still their champion anyway. Sort of idea, like that sort of egomaniac type idea where you believe you're too good for everyone else, pretty much, and that's the gist of what he's putting over here. And Eddie Kingston, and he says, but as a champion, I need to defend my title against anybody at all who wants to step in the ring with me. I will happily defeat. And Eddie Kingston comes out and challenges him, and we sort of could do that gimmick thing where one person comes out, another person comes out, another person, that type of generic idea, and that's what we do here. And everybody comes out, and then finally Kyle O'Reilly comes out and the crowd pops for Kyle O'Reilly making his debut. and pretty much Adam Cole, you know, he kind of like, well, I can't go up against all of you at once, but since I'm a generous champion, I'm willing to give you all the chance to challenge me. So right now, you're going to have a fatal 4-way match, and the winner of that match will challenge me tonight in the main event. So yeah, that's that match. Kyle O'Reilly debuts his wrestling machine gimmick. Above average, that's not too bad there. This angle gets the show off to a strong start, and the crowd is hotter. And it moves along the storyline, of course. Kyle O'Reilly is improving in his acting, that's good. And 27 segment rating to begin with, that's not too bad. So the match itself was a 28 rated match, that's not too bad at all. And about I had decent reaction from the crowd, but subpar wrestling. We gave Kyle O'Reilly the win on his debut after he defeats Eddie Kingston, Jonathan Gresham, and Sean Defy in 13 minutes. And he pins Sean Defy. I didn't establish who we would give the loss to, but Sean Defy takes another loss. Match got the crowd hotter. Eddie Kingston was really off his game. 30 in performance for Eddie Kingston, 36 for Kyle O'Reilly, 24 for both Jonathan Gresham and Sean Defy. So with Defy taking these losses, I think I could do something with him storyline wise. But anyway, as for that, tonight we will see Kyle O'Reilly challenge for the title against Adam Cole. So Joe Hendry comes out then to get because his match against Jimmy Havoc, his rematch, and pretty much says something. The gist of what he says is sort of like, I'm going to teach you, Jimmy Havoc, I'm going to teach you a lesson tonight about why you should never have laid your hands on me, about why you should never disrespected me, and tonight I promise you now, you will not walk away here the victor. And that's kind of the gist of what he says. 26 with he didn't improve though. But in the match itself, we have Joe Hendry, of course, taking on Jimmy Havoc in a decent match, and Jimmy Havoc is the one who walks away with the victory here. In 14 minutes 18 seconds, he allows Joe Hendry to lie outside of the ring as he gets a count out victory. So a very heelish victory there. 24 in-ring performance for Joe Hendry and a 38 for Jimmy Havoc. And that storyline advances in that segment. 33 rated match, not too bad at all. And then in a tag team match here, Blackwell Slasher goes up against TNT and about that terrible wrestling, non-existent crowd heat. Blackwell Slasher defeats TNT in 10 minutes 38 seconds. When Steve Blackwell defeats Dan Myers by pinfall. So Dan Myers takes the pinfall here from Steve Blackwell, and Blackwell Slasher debut, and they debut, and they are allowed to get a victory in their debut match. Cremator Von Slasher has debuted his monster gimmick, below average. The chaos of the match helped hide how badly Cremator Von Slasher was performing, that's good. Steve Blackwell debuts his old school heel gimmick, above average, that's not too bad. The chaos of the match, really a lot of bad performance here in this match. So a 18 in performance for Steve Blackwell. Is that a 6? No, that's an 18 for Cremator Von Slasher. 15 for Pete Powers and a 17 for Dan Myers. Steve Bagwell and Fallen Slasher both improving in performance skills, so that's good to see. But then in the main event of the evening, Adam Cole and Kyle O'Reilly blew everyone away with this match. Fantastic match, especially for the level of what we're looking at here. In a decent match, Adam Cole defeats Kyle O'Reilly in 16 minutes 25 seconds by pinfall. Adam Cole makes defense number 1 of his generation championship title. Kyle O'Reilly seemed off his game. That's a shame. That would have been a lot better if he wasn't. 42 in performance for Adam Cole and a 35 for Kyle O'Reilly. And then after them, that kind of sucks that was such a shit way to end the show. But anyway, I'm not going to complain too much. After the match though, Kyle O'Reilly offers to shake Adam Cole's hand, in a mark of respect for beating him fair and square. And Adam Cole cheap shots him. He kind of accepts the handshake, and then kicks him in the gut, and kind of beats him down. So we'll see where that goes in the next show. Let's end that one there. 34, and that's quite good there. That's quite good there in front of 78 people as well. So 34 rated segment there. I'm happy about that. I'm happy to see that. So Adam Cole, Kyle O'Reilly, and Jimmy Havoc. Tell Adam Cole is awesome. We will praise for a great performance, and we will point it out as a good example. Yeah, Adam Cole seems pleased. Kyle O'Reilly seems pleased, and finally Jimmy Havoc seemed pleased. So that's a good show there. We'll have a look at our size now. We'll do another. We'll have a look at the news, and I'm gonna have a look through some of the different companies and see some of the shows. So we'll go into WWE and we'll check the Royal Rumble, who won it. We will check the card for New Japan. I always like to check these things because they're absolutely ridiculous in TW. Just the AI booking is ridiculous in this game, unfortunately. But first of all, before we do that, what we will do is we'll have a look at the size, and also we'll see what's in the bank account, because that was probably quite an expensive show. That wasn't too bad actually. That could have been a lot less. Well, $6.5 grand really. It's a lot of money, but we still got money in the bank, so that can be seen as being a pretty successful show really. I'm not sure if we'll do this show next month or not, but what we'll do is I'll send through till then, and then if I think there's enough money in the bank to do it comfortably, we'll go ahead with it. Size. Importance is 9 in British Columbia. Popularity is still 10. So we do need to get that importance up as quick as possible, but hopefully we can get our popularity up to 11 pretty soon, and our importance should go up soon enough. What's a spillover? Alberta and the Northwest, so that's okay there. That's actually quite high spillover as well. So I'm happy enough with what we spent there actually. I am quite happy with that. It could have been a hell of a lot worse. We could be in the minuses, which again, if we get in the minuses, I'm not too happy. I'm not too worried about that. I'll just take some time, you know, we'll just send through and our sponsorship money will build up. But I do want to try and avoid being in the minuses as much as possible, obviously. So what we're going to do is we'll look through the news, see if there's anything. Nothing really sticking out at me here. I would like to make a women's division, I must say. Oh, Progress gets Red Lightning. Progress announced last night that they have completed the signing of Red Lightning. Okay. I would like to start up a women's division at some point. That would be something that I would be interested in starting up. Okay, so now what we can do is we will go ahead and look at some other companies. So first of all, we'll look at the WWE. Yep. And the history. We'll see who won the Royal Rumble. That is Dean. Okay, right, that's actually not a bad winner. Dean Ambrose, that's not a terrible winner there. Wow, okay, AJ Styles defeated Rhino to retain the World Heavyweight Championship. Fucking hell. Okay. But we'll have a look at the titles here. Okay. Nothing really. He's already what? Oh no, sorry. Yeah, Chad Gable won it. Yeah, no, that's okay then. I was gonna say there's already been 4 champions, but no, it's 4 since the start of the titles. That's okay then. Fair enough. They should be pushed more, but you know, well, they should have been pushed more, but now that, you know, obviously they're a joke of a tag team now. Yeah. Okay, that's actually a lot worse than what it could have been. I've seen a lot worse for WWE's champions. I've seen some bad champions. James Ellsworth won the World Heavyweight title on one of my save ones. That was, you know, just playing for fun. But we'll have a look at one more promotion. So let's see what the AI booked for Wrestle Kingdom. Okay, Omega and Naito in the final and in the main event. That's not bad. No world title match. Oh, okay. Titles, let's see. Okada. Yeah, okay. Okay, no, there was nothing particularly outrageous there. Fair enough. But now we are gonna go ahead and end the video here after looking at those different promotions there. So yeah, I'll see about potentially having the show next month. If not, then we will skip next month and go to the month after. But thank you very much for watching, and goodbye.